Augie Anime presents. Why is Blackjack important? Blackjack was created by manga godfather Osamu Tezuka as a medical thriller. He himself also went through medical school right after high school due to his family on his dad's side being a lineage of medical professionals. As many manga as he's written, he has a personal background in this sort of subject, as well as writing something of a very fairy tale-esque story, as Blackjack has sort of a monkey's paw to his procedures and finding and understanding the human condition that follows. Along with him is his 18-year-old assistant who is trapped in a 6-year-old's body, his young ward Pinocchio. Our main character, Blackjack, his inspiration to go into the surgical field was due to a surgical accident on his face. He vowed to correct the corruption of the medical society and soon goes to med school, then decides to work under the table from the medical society to prove that he can outdo what they have set as a standard, more as a revenge, if you will. You'll see a scar on his face, very reminiscent to the Phantom of the Opera, which to me adds more to a mysterious design on the character. His usual clientele would be very rich people, yakuza, people of the underworld that can't really go to the public cause they would be arrested, as some such as that. And with that, let's continue with Blackjack. Believe it or not, Blackjack's first appearance was not in his own movie or anime TV series, but in the 1980s Astro Boy. This is the one that had 2 English dubs, one in Canada and one in the University of Iowa, which is the dub that's usually sold in the US. I do have the red DVD box, so with that, let's begin. We have the front with Astro Boy fighting Atlas. The spines. The other spines. We butterfly to the back for a hero for all ages. Set the slip down and open it, Mac. To see disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, and disc 5, which I believe our character Blackjack is on this one. Possibly 4, but 5 I put money on. We open it up to see Astro Boy hurl towards the sun. For those going into Astro Boy and don't like black and white, I would recommend this series more over than the 2003 series. But one flaw with this University of Iowa dub is they only have 3 male voices. Kinda like similar to how I speak right now as Dr. Elephant. Or kinda sneaky to portray Hammock. That or of Atlas, because he sounds exactly like Cell and I will kill Gohan. But enough about that. Blackjack made an appearance in a 2-part episode towards the end, as Astro Boy has to go through different realms of time and space and other places to resolve an issue. So, put this here, and let's go to the next thing. So it turns out I did find the DVD version of Astro Boy 1980s. So the front, the book spine, the back, the skinny's spines, followed by the uptown and the downtown. In true fashion, we have the fronts. We have the backs with the deja vu happening here. And in other fashion, even though I'm covering Blackjack, let's cover the book. Alright, now back to Blackjack as we're supposed to be. Up next is Blackjack the movie. I have shown the manga entertainment version plenty of times on the Augie Anime Bargain Hunt, but for what I got the discotheque. So we have a slipcover with this. Ooh. So we have the fronts, the spines, and the other spines. Butterfly out to see the brilliant surgeon, a deadly disease, a hideous conspiracy for the '94 Atlanta Olympics. This disease affects the superhumans. Aha. Set it down and open it up. We see the disc. We pop it out to see deja vu again. Honestly, if you were to start this series of Blackjack to either start collecting or just to see if you like this, I'd recommend watching the movie. So with that, let's put it up and continue the legacy. The 90 specials. Alright, I don't have the collection one box, but they show these images here. That's what it looks like. So in chronological order, here are what these look like. Well, let's get this out of the way. So we have the front, book spine, the back, the other spines, and in fact, all the spines. Flip it around to see the uptown, kick it back down to the downtown. Alright, now the singles. Infraction, the front, the back, the disc, and the reverse cover. Also to note, if I haven't, that US Manga Corps sign, this was released by Central Park Media. Damn it, John. Incubation, front, back, the disc, and the reversible cover. Seizure, front, back, the disc, and with this being newly sealed open, I don't want to remove the top of the stickers, I can't show the reverse cover art. But I assure you it would be the same as what you've seen before. Slide them out. Mutation, front, back, open it up to see disc and reverse cover art. Biohazard, front, back, open it up to see the disc and the reverse cover art. Parasite, she should not be on there, front, back, hey, must be the surgeon. We see the disc and the reversible cover. Trauma, we see the front, the back, the disc, and the reversible cover. Oh yeah, just to show there's a little bit more imagery in here than what I thought. Well, there you go, if you can make out what it can be. And with this 90s saga done, let's push it up like them daisies to continue to the next. Up next is a TV series from the early 2000s, which is supposed to be up to 63. However, sadly, it only goes to 25 episodes released over here, so sort of half of it, or really it would be like 6 boxes to complete this. The very awkward anime licensor, which I'll get into, we have Blackjack. They really need to come up with more names for this guy. But Blackjack, the 2000 series. We have the fronts, the spines, the other spines, and the back. The definitive animated version of Osamu Tezuka's manga masterpiece. Set the slip down and open the clown to see disc 1 and disc 2, Christmas colors. Also to note, it's kind of evil to put this guy in this situation with the surgeon, but hey, Osamu Tezuka loves throwing his characters around in different stories just to see if people catch who is what in and within those stories. Now we have this one with Wally Tusk. His English name is Daddy Walrus. I mean, Detective Mustachio. Yeah. We have the fronts. We have the spines. The other spines. And the back. To beat an illness, sometimes the patient has to overcome something more horrible than death. Like an incomplete release. Open it up to see disc 3 and disc 4. Kind of noticing the green colors with the evens. Then again, who am I to talk about the color green? Alright, for these releases, this was released by Anime Souls. This was a very ambitious anime licensor with it's trying to fund home releases or stream releases of anime over here to the US or English speaking countries by means of what you would see now for like Kickstarter, but with how they had it set up. 1, it confused the customer. 2, reading the lengthy articles, it was more complicated than applying for a house loan. And 3, just because you submit money towards a product does not guarantee that it would release. So there's very few that they released. I'll probably cover what they released later, but because of this confusion that they'd done, they went out of business. So with that, that's why we have 2 boxes for what's supposed to be plenty to cover this early 2000 series of Blackjack. You like them hot, you like them old? Well, guess what? This one likes them young, with Young Blackjack. The spine and the back, this time released by Sentai Filmworks. What medicine cannot cure, the scalpel must cut out. Open it up to see disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. There's no art, as you can see, but we do have this cardigan showing the back and showing the fill out. Okay, this is kind of like a more modern remake of like they did with Astro Boy, but with this time Blackjack, but he's young. And as you can see, this guy over here, I like his introduction in this one as he's revealed to be a samurai surgeon. If you like the movie, this would probably be another one that's much easier to get Revolving Blackjack, but there you go, young Blackjack. Alright, similar to Blackjack, I would compare Blackjack to a combination of the US show House, Pet Shop of Horrors, because I like it. It's a good OVA and should be enjoyed quite well. With its monkey paw antics, it's more of a thrill than I would say House would be. But if you want something similar to relate to it, I would recommend those two. To kind of see if that would be the edge that you would want in your medical dramas. Now, on to the What's Missing. What's missing for Blackjack? Today we have 3 movies, 2 OVAs, an O&A, a special, and a sequel TV series. We have Capital Transfer to Hien, a movie, 1996. Child from the Sky, OVA 2000. Final, OVA 2011, which was a sequel to the 1993 OVAs released by US Manga Corps, aka Central Park Media. Damn it, John. The O&A, which was 2001. Camelot Special, The 4 Miracles of Life Special 2003, The 2 Doctors of Darkness movie 2005, Dr. Pinocchio no Mori no Bulkin movie 2005, and Blackjack 21 TV 2006 sequel to the 2004 TV series. Let's move on to the ending. Well, that was a lot missing, and now, as I set this to completion for what's released now, I would recommend, I probably need to do this too, is to at least get the Blackjack movie either on DVD or Blu-ray. Blu-ray is what Discotheque's more pushing, so at least get that, or maybe Young Blackjack if it's still available from Sentai Filmworks. You can watch more of this show on stream from like Retro Crush. They seem to keep releasing a lot more Blackjack as of recent. So lay that beautiful bean footage. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment below, watch my playlists, share with your friends, follow my social medias, ring that bell, and I'll have more to come later. Thank you for watching.